Hi, today I want to talk about um it's been a couple things going on. My son, my relationship, how the kids are doing. Um okay, so we're going to start with my relationship. My relationship of course has been rocky because I have to constantly keep telling him the important things that is going on, like Aries. Aries should be in school thriving, but instead he has to be behind because his dad doesn't understand that learning doesn't stop. You learn every day, all day. So, with that being said, you have to keep that mind going. It's like a muscle. You have to keep working it out. Because if he learns something one time, you wait 10 months, he may not know that thing the next time. The only reason I'm giving everything to him is, first of all, because right now I'm not in the mental space to be dealing with school, and we discussed this prior to school, prior to this year. We discussed it, 2018, 2019. We discussed that he would be involved in school. And that's that. And so he wasn't prepared to do it at home. But my thing is, what difference do it make? Okay, you don't want to be the teacher, but you are the teacher. You have to be the teacher, flat out. So with that being said, basically I've and also outside of that reason is also because he asked me to let him be a dad. You asked me to let you be a dad, but then when I'm actually letting you step up to the plate, then that's the problem. But you asked me, he asked me and he said he's grateful for it, but then you continue on doing dumb junk. um then it's like, oh, well, I'm getting frustrated. Well, what do you think I was doing when I was dealing with Aiden? I was getting frustrated, but I still did his schoolwork with him and everything. But now I got two more kids. I'm like, I feel like I cannot catch a break. I feel like I cannot catch up to actually be able to even participate in having a family. Then I feel as though Darius is taking for granted that he is able to see his kids every day with no problem. He's able to come and go as he pleases. He just takes it, a lot of it, for granted. Um and that's where my struggle comes in. And then I'm at the point where I've started working out, and I'm starting to try to get my mind right because I have to hurry up, because if Aries misses, more school or doesn't have what he needs, I'm going to feel super guilty. Darius don't have that burden on him. And then what Darius don't realize is he talking about putting the kids out at 18. How you going to put them out at 18 if you didn't give them the tools they needed? Whatever though. Um, but I keep on him for that reason. It's because it's important that the kids have a role model. First of all, who's gonna be their role model other than him? Um, and not only a role model, I don't want my kids hurt early on. Like, I should have left the situation a long time ago, but I'm here now, and I'm here until next year. So I'm here for at least a couple more months. So he has to step up to the plate right now. Um, but I get so frustrated that it turns into a physical fight, and I'm sick of fighting too. I want things to be better. I want them to be copacetic. I want them to be understanding, loving, all of that. But if they're at least not going to be loving, understanding, caring, at least make sure my kids are good. That's all I ask for him to do, is make sure my kids is financially good and make sure they're emotionally good and educational good. Like, I need him to be on that, because Arian will be going to school soon too. And say the pandemic is not over in the next 2 years, then Arian misses out as well on his education. No, I'm not going for that. And I'm not going for him lacking either, because he needs to grow the freak up and be a daddy. Like, flat out. And I feel we need to start holding these guys accountable, these young men accountable, because they are acting like children. And they get to act like children because everybody can say and make up excuses that, oh, they're young, or, oh, they're the daddy, so they don't have to be responsible. No, they need to be responsible just as well as us. I don't understand how men walk around here leaving their kids behind. I don't understand that. I can never do that, because I was one with all my children. I was pregnant with all of them. I mean, I've grew up with all of them. So I cannot sit by and just act like my kids don't exist. I don't care what happens moving forward. I don't care if all my kids had to go live with their daddies. No. That's why the daddy should be held responsible early on anyway. But I would never leave my kids. I would never abandon my kids. If something happened and they had to go with their dads, I still would not abandon my kids. Aiden had to go with his dad. And do I abandon him? No. I talked to him. I talked to him today. The boys are wonderful. I just wish that the education portion would be done better. So over this break, this Thanksgiving break, I'm going to talk to him, and I'm also going to really like break down to him what he can do better, because it's not that much freaking work. It's hard, doing the homeschool and all, because you're having to deal with a teacher and all of that. But it's not hard to actually teach your children ABCs, or teach them how to recognize a ball or an apple or whatever, because my kids already got that recognition going on. You just have to keep doing it. It's a repetitive thing. That shouldn't be hard to go over and over and over and over again, but whatever. Because imagine how teachers feel. Even though he didn't sign up to be a teacher, you did sign up to be a teacher when you choose to have kids. You decide to be a whole lot of things when you choose to have kids. You decide to be a chef. You decide to be a medium between them when they want to fight and stuff. You decide to be a referee. You decide to do all of that. And at the end of the day, nobody asked him to have children. I didn't ask him to have kids with me, so why do I have to deal with raising them alone when you had that conversation? Everything that he brought up marriage. But then when I wanted to move things forward, then I was rushing them. Like, I don't get it. I don't get the mixed signals. But anyway, so yeah, I've been working out. I've been going up and down the stairs. I've been going along with this app I have. And it's really done wonders. And I've only been doing it for 4 days. I've been taking vitamins for 6 days, and I've been feeling good. Like, today I thought I was gonna hurt, but I wasn't hurting anymore like I was the day before. I feel really good. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I'm going to cook, and I'm going to try to record everything I do. What else is going on? And I just want to be happy. That's like the main thing. And I feel if you're with someone and they don't want to see you happy, and then I get that my happiness is my happiness. It's for me to have. It's for me to obtain. It's for me to keep. But men in your life, if they don't want to see you happy, that's a problem. That's a huge red flag. You shouldn't even be around that person because they just want to add and add and add, but they want you to keep being happy. Like, Darius wants me not to yell, scream, nothing, holler. He doesn't want me to do anything. He just wants me to deal with what he's doing to me, and then I'm supposed to um be happy. And that's not how it works. That's not how it works for me. And I'm not just gonna lay down. Like, I'm not a regular person. Yes, I have mental illness, but also I have an aggression and I have an aggressive spirit. Once you run over me, I go in. I go in on you. And with that being said, I've had to really go in on him on more than one occasion. I mean, literally, black eyes, face hurting, mouth hurting. Like, I've had to go in, and I should never have to do that on a daily basis. I feel like I have to do it every day, be aggressive every day. I'm not a man. I'm a woman all day. I'm all woman. I have, female parts. I'm all woman. Why do I have to become a man to get someone to get it? That right there is a toxic relationship. It's not a relationship. It's something else. And I don't get what the relationship is about. I'm still in question. Because he's fine with things that no man should be okay with when it comes to their girl. Like, he just doesn't care about anything, nothing, and I don't get that. But I can't make him be a daddy. Now, of course, I'm a die trying because my kids deserve a daddy. I shouldn't even be in the same household with you or your kids if you can't step up to the plate. And then him and Sinjin thinks that me not being there is better, and I don't get it. Like, kids should be in a family environment. They should be with two parents, like, normally. But Darius says I'm living in a fairy tale world. I agree that kids should have two parents. I agree that there should be love and peace in a home. And if you argue, let it be a civil argument instead of a fight or aggressiveness. That's how I feel, flat out. Like, in a nutshell. And I mean, everyone wants me to be absent, and I don't get it. Like, I love my kids, and I didn't have kids to be in separate households, to be at odds with their dads. Like, I didn't keep my kids for chaos. Like, I could have ended it all instead of going through with it, because it shouldn't be like this. At no given point in time should a relationship fail so bad where, oh, I just don't want you around. I just want to deal with my kids. Like, what did I do so bad to either one of them for me to be treated like this from the get-go? From the get-go, Sinjin was abusive and, had a lack of respect for me. And Darius had a lack of respect and didn't want to be around. Like, I don't get that. I don't get it. Like, maybe it is me. Maybe that's who I attract. Maybe I set myself up to attract people like this. But I don't get it. Because I would have never done them the way they done me. What else? I am always being told that I ask for too much. I ask for too much when all I ask is for you to go to work, come home, pay the bills if they need to be paid, respect me, and things will go smoothly. At this point, Darius has open wounds and like made them where there's a gaping hole now, where I'm struggling to get back to where I was before. But anyway, excuse the darkness. It is dark now, and I could only turn up my screen. We're at his grandma's house currently. I just thought I would at least try to update on what's going on and just at least get a video out here. I don't know how long ago I've done a video, but tomorrow I definitely want to or tonight, because we're gonna start cooking tonight. I do want to get a video going tonight of what we're doing. And maybe I'll do it on my other thing, because I can do it the whole time live. But I'll figure it out. I want to take lots of pictures and, just show what I'm capable of, because everyone is like, oh, you can't cook. Yeah, I didn't cook for you because you put me through so much. Like, cooking for me is a mood. Everything I have to be in the mood for. Everything. I don't care what it is. I have to be in the mood to do it. Working out for me has been like an outlet. It's been great. I'm walking more. I'm taking more steps. I'm being more active, because I asked Darius, oh, let's go for a walk. I asked him like 3 days in a row, and on like the 4th day, then, oh yeah, let's go walking. Like, I can't keep asking someone something they don't want to do, and then they don't want to do it for my health's sake, knowing I got high blood pressure and I'm overweight. I was at like 280. Now I'm at like 230 or 223. So I'm going down, but I gotta like keep it pushing. I gotta do it every week. And that's what I want to do. I think I can push myself to exercise for every day, because I want to do a 30-day challenge and just see, and because I feel some changes, and I'm very pleased that I'm actually getting some growth. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm done venting, and I will make a video of me cooking. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.